And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia 2 after hosting Legato. Alright, so, time for us to go deep, as someone might say. Alright, so let's go ahead and head into a gear here, a real part of the gear. We need to head to the cave tentacles. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Getting it out of the way. Alright, first things first, now that we're in here, really quickly too, I wanted to make sure I did something since it's been a day or two since I've played. Chaos Egg. I'll leave it there just for now, but it will move eventually. There's lots and lots of little things here, big, large, massive dungeon. So, we'll have to figure that all out. Stalactites in the shape of food. And with the penetration of daggers. Alright, let's go ahead and head down, shall we? Cover. Save. We're a little scene here. What the fuck? Oh, isn't that cute? Well, you can, if you choose to, use a proof nut here. Kinda up to you. You know, it's whatever you really want to do. But I would say, just out of saying it, I don't know. I mean, these guys are more of a novelty. I don't remember if they're linked to anything, but if you talk to one and give them a poop nut, you can do that. But see, he's not doing anything, so I kind of feel like I wasted that. Bastard. Anyway, so let's keep moving here. And we are now under attack by the usual ass. This battle I will show because we do have a new character. Show how this is going to play itself out. Let's go ahead and use magic here. A cheap magic spell that gives pretty much any of the weaknesses. Almost no reason not to use it. Let's go ahead and finish this sucker off. Definitely worth your time and effort there to go ahead and use that burn spell. Probably more so in Millennia. There's always an argument that comes up with Millennia, and the argument is pretty straightforward though. It's usually people saying, I don't want to use Millennia. I want to give the egg to this character, I want to give the egg to that character and whatnot. It's up to you how you want to do that. I mean, but there are some rules, guidelines, not rules necessarily, but there are some guidelines you might want to follow. When, oh wait, this is where I came from. There are some guidelines you might want to follow when developing your said character. We'll talk about that momentarily after we rid ourselves of some nasties. Okay, that battle won. Let's keep moving. Obviously we can't get up here, so what they're pretty much telling you to do is you gotta raise this bridge, go across, grab that, go across the bridge here. There's a Yomi's elixir hidden behind the thing. Let's push that sucker down. There's a reason for it, mind you. We're not just pushing things over because we feel like it. There's actually a reason for it. Let's go ahead and re-pull that switch. Raising the secondary bridge over on the other side. This strategy, or the way they have this set up, is kind of a way they want you so you get all the treasure and go through all the rooms and stuff. So it's not like you have to fret missing anything. All you gotta do is kind of pay attention. look closely and, you know, keep up with the pace, and you should be okay. I mean, it's a here. Go on! And we're stuck in a room with frogs, so this is a battle room, so we have to kill everything here to work, shall we? Ah, dang it, that doesn't surprise me again. A burn should still be pretty effective, I think, so let's try that. Yeah, that's it. See, they have a stronger defense, but not a stronger magic defense whatsoever. Fire will be very useful. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much the strategy. Yeah. Let's try not let the other ones surprise us, shall we? So that'll be how we fight those toad types. Alright, won that battle, so let's keep moving here. This actually, I think, leads me back out to the thing. But, we get a sneak shot. We also get some coconut. So that's our goal. Let's keep collecting coconuts till they come out our head. Let's keep moving to the second part of the Durham Cave. Shall we? And now we are in the second part of this cave. Let's see what this is all about here. Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, I agree. So we are thrown into another battle. This time with that glitch again. Oh god. That glitch. That glitch. Getting into me. Alright. We can use whatever we want, per se, against these guys. I would say... Oh. Doing a big zapper. See how we can do with that.
Strike! Purple lightning!
Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
Take that! And that!
So I don't think I'm wonder how many of them I'm actually going to hit with this spell. Oh god, I love when she casts the spell. She says. Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get a stun in there with the knife. That's just the way it goes. Luckily, their silly combos tactic backfired a bit. Look at, they have a lot of life. Oh, and a heads up too, two things I never mentioned. The little bells in the enemy box means they have treasure. The more bells you see, the better the treasure, or the more likely they'll drop treasure. And then look at Millennia's avatar. There's a light spin around it. The more she gets beat up in battle, the more that changes color gets bigger. If it goes red, she goes berserk. If it goes berserk, she loses control of what she's doing in battle and takes to do some really extreme things. Use her strongest attacks and stuff without your express permission. So you do want to be monitoring that as best as you can. Nothing worse than having to praise the character's party. Throwing mana left and right, SP left and right. No problem. You know, you're halfway to the boss, you're, building left. Some people don't mind it, I really don't. It's not a huge deal. But it can become problematic if it happens. So, yeah, try to kill enemies as quickly as possible and not so you don't take damage. It's usually the goal that you should be aiming for. You should be aiming for. So we get another mana egg. Not my favorite, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. It is what it is. You shouldn't be here, kid. Go home, you fool! We're not running a daycare, kid. Go home. Stupid E.T. Go home. Little alien kid. No matter what you say, as he beats me up. Oh, his plight has moved us. Oh God. My name is Millennia. What's yours? I'm Rowan. Yeah, God, it's a touching moment of evil overlord type-esque person just adoring that which is cute and fuzzy. Oh God. Uh-oh, wait, what's this? He gets free face cleavage? Uh-huh. For now. But he's giving them lollipop lane on its own. Oh God, I love the references. They're just well thought, surprisingly. You know, normally when you let people go overboard with translations, they do a pretty bad job. They did a good job in this one, even taking, I think, taking some of the translation and making their own out of it. Alright, so anyway, there's a couple of things we can do. Obviously, we can raise his attack. I don't think we're going to need to do that anytime soon, but let's give him the climbing hat. That's why I held on to it. We can give him the mist egg as an option, but usually what I do is I swap them. And actually, it's a bigger swap than that. Let me go back in and make a change. Or actually, that's good enough for now. The reason I do this is because, as you noticed, Millennia and is not a permanent party member. Now I am going to take her egg. I'm going to take as much stuff as I can off of her as I can before she usually ditches the party as a heads up. You know, I know it's kind of a story ruiner telling you that she's going to leave the party throughout the game, but it's important to be prepared for it and to act accordingly in order to prevent you from getting left out on stuff. And since Rowan isn't a very strong physical character, magic is always welcome. It's always a welcome thing. Let's see, the room needs how. There's a way of delaying them so Rowan can get that spell off, but it probably won't work out that way. Yeah. Kill them all, actually. Better solution than using Alright. But we're not gonna start putting skill points into anything quite yet. Still got some work to do. As we are flung into yet another local battle. Let's go ahead and use Howl again. We got it at least one more time. See what this does to this group. It's scary to look at. Slices and dices that makes french fries in 3 different things. Alright, let's get back to work here. We're toad stomping.
You cannot get away with that!
Not quite enough to do it. Alright. See, that's why I was more wanting to give him a stronger magical aid because of his weak offense. His offense will catch up. Hopefully it'll catch up. I hope it catches up. So it will be a bit of a time before, but it will be a while. There are ways to make Rowan really pretty decent, and we'll discuss that as it becomes relevant. But right now, it's not very well. Let's keep moving here. toes. Good toes. Okay, that'll be the one. Let's keep moving. As we pick up the stone head. And no, it doesn't give you a head. It's just that stuff. Alright, let's keep moving here as we press a shrink the water level here. We can, yeah, we can finally get across. Quickly. Another cloth nut. One of the things I guess we could do is just go ahead and equip that stone helm. You can probably, I believe you can equip it actually on a couple of different people, but let's see, I think you can actually equip it on Rowan if you want. No, you can't. Okay, so it is really just an exclusive upgrade for Ryudo at the moment, so let's just go ahead and put it on him then. That's how they're going to play it. Go on. Alright, now let's head down as we get thrown into nasty little battle here. This is scripted, there's no way out of it, so we can do it. Now that we have 3 characters, it'll play out a little differently. Go ahead and use Tremor. I could use Fallen Wings, but I'd rather not waste it. And last but not least, they're recovering. We actually should have enough time to pull this off.
Chaotic Earth!
There we go. Give him the shocker, baby.
Electrocute!
2 in the paint, 1 in the stick. Yeah. One of them, if he gets paralyzed, will be canceled out. So that's the good. And no. Okay, but they should all be pretty weak. Well, not killable. Not supposed to kill, but he's never gonna make it. Yes, going right there. Oh my god, he's got moves. He's dodging me left and right, Commander. You can see she's almost to that point where she's gonna go over the brain. So one of the things we'll want to do is whenever you see that, that means you want to defeat her SP as quickly as possible, because ironically, when she rages, she recovers all the SP without that rage out. So when she rages, it's usually a cool tactic. It's actually one of the greatest tactics that can come up. I can even fathom. One of the greatest tactics is to have it ready to go right before a boss fight. If you can get that rage build during a boss fight, and you've been able to even use your SP, then that's like a perfect, big, huge combo deal. That right there is the all-American combo package there, so that's what you're aiming for. That's what's gonna get you the multi-kill. No, it's a good tactic. So, yeah, do it. Do it live. Alright, so let's move, and we should have, you can see the big ugly over there. And as usual, just out of habit, I always check the area before I just run up to the big ugly. Look at that thing, it looks like Macho Man Randy Savage with a head. And we're thrown into battle. Our first real boss battle. Let's go ahead and use the Fallen Wings as we discussed. But we may not get a chance to do much with it if he gets that Grandia over. So we've got to... No, we're never going to make it. We're never going to make it. I would actually say go see if we get lucky. Unfortunately, this is going to hurt and she's going to rage out because of this attack. That just sucks. We tried, but you see what the strategy is, and we will probably accomplish the strategy once in a while. So
Tensei
don't
can
think
slash!
that we're just straight out of it. We'll get it back. Hopefully we get some relief through this.
Dreams.
And we use the infamous snooze spell. We can't use Staff of Nightmares. And hey, look at that, it worked. We got the wings very close. So now we can actually do Fallen Wings got me the lesson while trying to do it. It's a terrible way of phrasing it, but it's true. You're not going to be able to lesson back here. Let's also go ahead and throw that there. That way we can get 2 of them for the price of 1.
This is my way of thanking you.
Yeah. This skill here. Tensei Ken will cancel him out.
Tensei can slash!
Which is always the thing. As you can see, that Minotaur is loaded on life, so it's going to take us a while to knock him down a few times.
Electrocute!
Let's see how this goes. This should get rid of one of the troglodytes. Troglodytes there. There we go. What we can do is we can gang up on the other one. Get rid of it. I think not too concerned about it at the moment. We are out of SP. We want the MP front. Let's go ahead and have her heal herself. There we go. Fireball can take out that other guy. Pretty much.
Go nuts out there!
Strike! Purple lightning!
Yeah, what he said.
Take that! And that!
Another good tactic, too, I think, in this battle would also be to use Scram. So whoever has the Chaos in the party should be using Scram.
You cannot get away with
I think
that!
you do enough damage without having to do that it doesn't really need it necessarily, but it's up to you on how you want to play that now. Because Scram will weaken the Minotaur's attacks dramatically. So if you really are concerned about getting your butt kicked, pretty strong attacks here, Scram. Just use Scram like 2 or 3 times. There is a maximum amount of time you can get any kind of reaction or benefit from using these spells. So once you've used it so many times, it won't work. So just use it whenever you get a chance, and you'll be surprised at the results that you get. It does work. Sometimes. Anyway. Ow. I'm running out of good stuff here. He has a strong attack, so let's just go ahead and keep using him. He's got a standard attack. We'll use Zap. Might want to go with that. The critical. I don't know. Zap is very effective on this boss, surprisingly.
Electrocute!
See where we go with this. And remember, if he attacks Millennia again, Millennia will probably rage, so we're kinda actually if she starts raging, she'll use Fallen Wings again. It's always a good thing. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. I think we're out of MP, so let's just use Golden Hammer. Even though that'll probably cancel out one. Let's go ahead and put a healing spell on.
This should help.
Healing.
Golden hammer! Crash!
It's kind of funny because I haven't gotten her to rage yet. And usually I get her to rage at least once in the battle. 247, huh? I don't think it'll kill it, but it doesn't hurt to try. Doesn't hurt to try. The dice didn't have 3 different sizes. Actually, well, it didn't kill it, but it will kill it.
Yes.
Kill the battle to be Millennia raging. That's a surprise for me. Normally she rages when I do this much work. So, interesting. So we get a skill book. A skill book like a Mana Aid teaches you the skills. We'll talk about that in a moment here. Oh, toasty. Okay, so the plot thickens. Didn't she? She said what I thought she said, right? You know, I mean, I drank heavily, but I normally read these things pretty thoroughly. She said she was Queens of Valmar? Messing? That's what happens when you mess with the Valmar? I don't like where this is going. It starts getting very dark places. We received Rowan's medal. Yay! Finally, little brat. Little shit stain. You happy now, you little shit stain? Yeah, let us hurry back. Lollipop Lane, kid. Lollipop Lane. God. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, let's do two things. We're gonna unequip the mist egg here. Some would argue you can unequip all this stuff, but it's unnecessary. Now that we've done that. Oh yeah, we need to do this. Now that we've fought in a whole bunch and done all kinds of crazy crap regarding that, let's go ahead and look at our adventure book. There's some good stuff to be done, and one of them is that the skill book has all kinds of goodies. Now, the way to make this skill book effective is that we got to get this skill down here by leveling up all the skills here the best we can. Unfortunately, there we go. Now, it's going to cost us a lot to open this, but it's a great skill. It's called the Pirate's Ring. It allows you to get some enemies to make drops more often. So definitely put all of your skill points into this skill right away before you start bothering with other skills and stuff like that, like special attacks and stuff. Really dig into this skill because it's got a lot of use. And we'll talk about the skills in a moment. Let's go ahead and level up some eggs. I don't level the mist egg up too high. I do give it its low-level stuff as it becomes available. But again, I focus more. It's better to focus mostly on the Holy and Chaos eggs, as we get lots of skills through the Holy and Chaos eggs. As you can see, pretty much used everything there. Go ahead and do that. Yeah. What is this? Blocks moves. I know what that is. Alright, so that's about as good as it's going to get. You notice I didn't invest a lot into the mist egg, and I really push the idea that you shouldn't put too much in there. I would invest maybe in some of the wind skills. Try to get it up and keep it progressive, but there will be better eggs to replace the mist egg. And since you can only have 4 characters in a party at any given time, now you see where I'm going with this. So, because you can only have so many characters in a party and so many mist and so many eggs in use, it kind of makes it a bad option. Kind of makes it a silly option to level up and waste your magic points on a really low level egg, on a weaker mana egg, whereas Chaos Egg and Holy Egg are actually decent eggs that you'll hold on to for a while. So, just a heads up. And that's why I take them off Elena and Millennia at various points. Any character, and there's we're going to take them off other people because, you know, I guarantee you other characters will be coming in and out of the party, you know, kind of at different points and parts of the game. So it's something that needs to be discussed when it comes up. But yeah, for the most part, because I think every character in the game that you get will leave the party, come back, or some variation of that. And if that's the case, then you need to be prepared to take the eggs off so that way you don't lose them, because in a lot of cases you can't get them back. So once they've left the party, you're kind of up shit's creek without a paddle. So that's just a heads up. Big heads up. So we finally reached the outside. Fresh air! Let's see. Yeah. What the hell? Hey, wait a minute, Lena. Turn back into the hot one. Turn back into the hot one! What's this? It's Millennia. It's Miss Millennia, not the Wings of Valentine, right? Please tell me. Well, the devil can be pretty and kind. Just depends on what the devil's getting at it. Oh boy. Okay. How did I get here? Where am I? Delusions, lady. Delusions. Bad things been happening, yo, while you've been sleeping. You failed to notice, remember? She calls herself Millennia, but she also said that she is the Wings of Valmar. What a twist! That's definitely an M. Night Shyamalan moment, back when he actually was writing doing some okay movies. And I say that as comfortably and as calmly as I possibly can. So what's the plan here? The power of Christ compels you. The power of Granus compels you. I'm sure that's not how it's going to play itself out. If you haven't noticed, the bar stool is still on its side. Vix is a lazy bartending bastard. Yeah, I'm sure she did. I gotta love women. Especially after my next 9th act. Alright, so going through this thing. Yep, she's gonna be snipping the dipping. I think Miss Millennia is evil or anything, and I agree. She doesn't seem evil, she just kind of seems confused. Like a 12-year-old trapped in a 22-year-old's body. And that 22-year-old happens to have double E's for breasts. Or F's. Come on, you saw it too. Alright, so it appears that the plan is set. That we still have to reach Granus. Alright, so after saving the day, returning stolen property, and there's one other thing we need to do, 2 other things we need to do. I'll talk to you. We get a free clove nut, surprisingly, right here. So then, if you didn't waste them like I did, this should be your 4th poke nut. My 3rd because I wasted one. I just wanted to show you that's what they were for. They probably shouldn't have. But oh well, too late to worry about it now. Is we can now do some serious upgrades. It's up to you to get whatever you want, per se. Obviously you can see what kind of works best here. Chainmails for Ryudo and Rowan are optional. But you know what's interesting is I'm hesitant. I would be hesitant to get any of the upgrades here. The reason being, because we couldn't afford them earlier. Because we couldn't afford them earlier, there's no reason for us to invest in them now, when we're going to probably go through another area full of monsters that are not much stronger than what we thought. And then we've got to take that into consideration. On top of, we got to go and do another thing. It'll come back to me. Anyway, one of the things we want to do definitely is start investing in these items, putting these items in places. So who is the slowest one we got? Elena's gonna have that holy egg on her, so let's give her a dash. She's actually a little faster. As you can see, by equipping skills, it ups their stats. another great reason to have is, let's go ahead and put the strength here, put the life up here, and let's put, give her better vitality. And you can have, well, the skilled item is, there you go. Actually though, it should be the other way around. She needs more vitality, especially if she's going to have the mistake equipped. Don't worry, we're going to get other skill books, and we're going to want to move some of this stuff around. Let's go ahead and put the mistake there, the holy egg there, we'll leave the chaos egg there. Because Rowan doesn't really have a lot of strong skills. He doesn't have strong physical attack. So putting anything else there is kind of... He needs all the offensive power he can get. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save, and on the next episode of Let's Play Grandia 2, we're going to keep trying to head to find the Pope and all that good stuff.